What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Pretty Dij. I'm here live at the Juice Bar. Make sure y'all check out my interview. You don't want to miss it. This is going to be lit. It's a movie. We outside. Let's get it.
Baby.
Back.
Yo, what up, what up? It's your boy Chris Robinson. We are here live at the Juice Bar, Simply Juice and Bar. You already know the vibes. I got a wonderful guest in the building, tearing up New York City. You already know. With a dope single out right now, Drumsticks. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
It's Pretty Dij, the head baddie in charge. Could be cursed.
Yes, do your thing. Don't get too crazy.
Not too crazy, but I
can cut up the clip, so we good.
Okay.
I got you. Go ahead, curse, talk all your shit.
It's Pretty Dij, the head baddie in charge. I ain't gonna curse though. We here at the Juice Bar with my boy Chris. We outside. Let's get it.
Definitely.
Drumsticks taking over.
Yes, yo, you got let's get right to it. It's on the radio.
Shout outs to DJ Spazzo.
Yes, I see Hot 97.
Shout outs to Brown Bag
105
Entertainment.
running. Everybody's actually supporting the song, and it's hard for independent artists to get that, you know what I mean, that support right off the back. So talk about that. How did that support come about?
I've been doing this for like 3 years now, going on 4. So it definitely wasn't just came like that. It's been like 4 years in the making. So I just stood 10 toes down, waited my turn.
And you have great energy with you, and no matter what, and I've never heard too much like bad things about you. Like nobody says anything. I can't mess with her. She has an attitude, because we deal with a lot of female artists who, we in New York.
We got a bad rep.
New York has the attitude in general. When
Right.
you go outside of New York, it's everybody smiling.
But
happy.
this go further than New York. This is like female rappers.
Yeah, this
is like
fully.
no matter where you at, they just
Yeah,
like, oh, we don't want to work with girls. They got attitudes. They PMSing.
I don't understand, because there's a lot of dope females too, but y'all get on the track and smoke a nigga though.
Okay,
ladies,
talk about it,
y'all
especially
can
now.
Yeah, y'all doesn't say
Now
like
it's
today.
crazy.
I just one of the artists I work with, y'all sent me a track, and I hit her back. I said, yo, you really didn't need old boy on the song.
It be like that. It be like
Yeah,
that. But we be
so.
overthinking sometimes, because we be thinking, oh, a guy want to hear another guy on the record. They don't want to hear what I'm talking about.
Right,
when
right,
really it's like, nah, they do.
No, that's a fact. That's a
They
fact.
do.
And y'all talk y'all shit now, so I
we
love it. You
talking
know
our
what I
shit.
mean? Y'all got to keep it going. But let's take it back, because I started right into it. I usually go into a person's story.
Okay.
You are originally from Brooklyn?
Yep.
What part
Born
of
and
Brooklyn?
raised, the style, best style, do or die.
Definitely
All
the best
day.
style. Okay, Biggie Smalls, you already know.
I live right around the corner from where he was at.
Oh, so then, yeah, that area pumps a lot of talent. You know what I mean? A lot of legendary talent.
A lot
I
of
can say,
legendary
at
talent.
That, so you definitely got some big shoes to fill over
I
there.
know, right? But we
Definitely.
gonna fill them though, and
Definitely,
we gonna make them bigger.
What was it like growing up over there? Brothers, sisters, what was it like, home life?
Honestly, it was dope. Like, it was not too much violence, but some that's anywhere in Brooklyn.
It's Brooklyn. It's a given.
Right, it's Brooklyn, but it was mad authentic. Like, it's nothing like the style. It's nothing like the style.
So
Sorry,
it's not what
Harlem.
people be like trying to make it look like. You know what I mean? All crazy.
I feel like probably back then it was. Now it's a little bit more gentrified.
Yeah, they steps.
Like, it's a lot
They
more
did
gentrified.
over here in Harlem too.
Yeah.
Oh my, it's different. It's
But
definitely
back
different.
then, yeah, it was.
Okay, you got brothers, sisters.
Yeah, I got a couple brothers, couple sisters.
You saw how she did it? Yeah,
Cause I ain't about to name all of y'all.
gotta name
It's
them,
a
but
lot of them.
Definitely. So were you a middle child or?
I'm the middle child, yep. Cause I
Gotcha.
got the twins. I got a twin brother and sister.
Oh, yeah.
And then I got a little
Wow.
brother, and then I got an older brother from my father. I got another brother from my father, and I got another sister. So it's
You got a big family.
it was a big family. That's
protected.
why they know who they are. I ain't
Yeah,
about to-
yeah. Everybody in Brooklyn, or is it splattered around? You out in New York?
Yeah, everybody's in Brooklyn. Now that I think about it, hell yeah. Cause my brother was in Florida, but he
Okay.
moved back to Brooklyn. So everybody's in Brooklyn.
The whole family. Oh yeah. So
The
y'all
whole
got a
family,
whole
the
Brooklyn
cousins,
squad.
yeah, basically my whole
Well,
family.
did you guys all go to school together?
We all went to because we're different age groups.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my little brother was always probably in the same school because we closer in age. But we all went to the same school. They just graduated. Then
everybody.
I came in, type of scenario. But yeah,
So
hype.
everybody knew not to mess with you. Got it. You were saying
Yeah.
you were Texas growing up,
Yeah,
things like that.
sanctioned.
What kind of kid were you growing up in school? Were you the curious kid? Were you
I was a
getting-
clown.
Yeah,
Okay.
I could get that energy off
I
you
was
from
a
day one.
clown, class clown. I was always doing something I didn't have no business doing, but I was really smart. Like I
The
could
class
play.
clown is always smart.
Yo,
we be bored.
Yo,
Do you understand?
I just be bored.
We be bored.
I could play all day, but it's like I graduated I graduated early. I had all my regents in 11th grade. Like I was lit.
My son's the
But
same
I
way.
just played all day.
I see my son Snapchat, and I see him in the bathroom and all this playing with the kids, making jokes, and I see his grades. I'm like,
How you pulling this
How? I mean, yo, bro.
When did you listen?
Yeah,
Because
like,
on the screen you was playing. So when was you listening? At the same time.
He be hitting up his aunt, pick me up from school early. I mean, yo, bro, how do you even
Yo,
pass these
it's
classes?
I don't know. I always did. Like my mother never had a problem with me like in school,
That's
except
good.
for me just being a class clown.
See, I came up. I was a class clown, but it was like the teacher's like, "Oh, we're gonna pass him because he got potential and we like him," which is not the best thing to do.
What?
You know what I mean?
Teachers-
In the '90s, yo, it was bad. So they just passing you through.
Oh, man,
Just-
like, get him
mom
out my
used to be
class.
arguing with the teachers. What do you mean, Ma? Chill, let it.
Yeah, let it rock.
I'm
We
here.
good.
You know I ain't
I'm getting
dumb.
there.
I
That's all
got
that
you.
matter.
2 + 2 is 4. We're gonna keep it going. Here we go. So definitely, as far as that, like, did you play any sports?
Yeah, I played basketball. I ran
got
track.
that off-
I played
I got that
flag
off you.
football. I was like mad athletic.
So when did music come in to start? Was you rhyming at that time too?
No. I did one freestyle when I was like 16 because I was bored. I was on punishment because, like I said, I was always doing something. We was in Florida, and I was writing to, what's that song with Nicki Minaj? My hitter, YG.
Oh, with YG, yeah, that's my shit.
I put on that instrumental and I just made up a little rap to it,
That's
and
a
I
hard
posted
beat
it
to
on
go to.
Facebook, and everybody was like, keep going.
Yeah,
But I
'cause
didn't keep going though. I just was like, what?
Nah, when
like.
people tell you keep going, they didn't want you to stop.
They was
like,
jacking
yeah,
it.
you
I wish
can't.
I still had it up on Facebook. It's not up there no more.
And that's a beat that if you go crazy on, you know,
went-
that could go viral.
They
I
was
think pretty
jacking
quick. When
it.
people, it's your first time jumping out there, Facebook,
My
especially your
first time.
friends, they're gonna go crazy. You know
They
what I'm
went
saying?
crazy.
So,
They was like, keep going.
You said Florida, so you moved out to Florida?
No, we was just there, but you know how you go to Orlando to Disney World,
Right,
you
right.
rent the little Airbnb.
Got you.
And
Oh, it's
yeah,
just
we
a
was just
visit.
out there,
Got
yeah,
you.
just vacation.
out there right in
I was on punishment though, on vacation.
I'm about to say, yeah.
Like,
this
what
how-
type of punishment, Mom?
Yeah, this ain't right. Yo.
She didn't know what she was doing.
Old school. That's old school shit. My mother done took me to the.
Yo, like,
you here
what?
at the beach and you gonna sit right here.
Right. And I'm watching everybody in the pool. I'm on punishment.
You
like,
should left
come
me at the
on.
house so
You
I
could have
could
left me
snuck
home.
TV.
Exactly.
Like, you got
See, my
me-
mother was crazy though. She felt the TV was hot. Oh man.
Oh,
It was
what?
yeah, she was
Yeah, you had to catch
She
that.
was crazy. She was crazy. You
Nah,
felt
the
she felt
TV
the
hot.
back of the TV. You know how you feel.
Yeah,
Remember, I
you
was
can fit back.
16, so this was a couple years ago. So
Right.
we didn't really have like we had flat screens, but it still had like
It's
the little
just
hot.
getting there. You still
Yeah.
have them
Exactly,
joints
a
with the
thick
little holes in the back.
backs.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I got you.
She
I ain't
felt
never
it was
thought about
hot.
that.
She was unplugging the cable from the damn thing. She was crazy. Okay, she felt that it was hot. It was an issue.
Nah,
My mother
yeah.
was twin.
My mom, she was crazy. I don't think she was that crazy. My mother used to yell out the window, all types of crazy.
Yeah,
Chris!
every black mama did that.
Yo, I used to hate my school at elementary. So my school is literally like how I'm sitting here. This is my school. This is my house. My window. Mama, 3 o'clock. Chris!
Oh my God,
You know that- Yo, I
that's
can't even.
embarrassing.
Yeah, you grab your jacket, bro. Go upstairs. You know you got in trouble last week. My mom was out.
Guys
257.
joking
She
on
out
you
the
for mad
window
long.
with
Oh
a juice.
man.
They come that little nigga right there. You think gonna talk to that girl? All right, I ain't gonna come upstairs. So I used to go through it with her. Shout out to my moms. Though.
Shout outs to the
moms,
mamas.
word, definitely. So growing up doing the sports, were you like the star in your school? What was your main sport?
My main sport was okay. So in middle school, my main sport was track.
Okay.
I was running track for Colgate.
Dope.
I was really running track. Yeah, but I
So
got
did
kind
you
of
go
like.
and like run against other schools?
Yeah, we
go,
ran
stuff
against
like
other
that?
schools. Yep,
What
I
was
did
that.
that.
Like?
It was like, honestly, it was a little nerve wracking. Like, I'm not really a nervous person, but it was just a little nerve wracking. Like, cause it's so like intense.
Okay.
You know, it's no rush. It's just kind of just running and just
Right,
you hear
right.
a gun go off and it's just like, okay,
Go.
just go. Like, right. Whereas with basketball, it's like people cheering you on, you talking shit. Like, it's
Right,
you know,
right.
it's a little bit more engaging. It's not so like.
I be running talking shit, so
You
can't catch me like that. You can't catch
No, you gotta pay attention because you start running too fast. You fuck around, trip over them feet. A couple people
Right,
did that.
right. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
so it's a little bit more
embarrassing.
nerve wracking. But in high school, that's when I started really playing ball, like heavy.
So you were basketball
Yeah,
too?
I was a point guard, shooting guard.
So what?
And we won the championship. Shout out to Metropolitan.
Oh,
Let's
shout
get
out
it.
Metropolitan for the chip.
Let's get it.
So what was that like playing on the championship team?
That was
Before I even get there, what was that transition? Because you went from running to basketball. So what made you say?
no.
"All right,
I was
I'm
always
done
playing basketball. I just wasn't taking it serious.
Okay,
Like I was
got
on the
you.
team, but I wasn't going hard. I was going to practice when I felt like it, like type of situation. It wasn't until I got to high school and my coach, shout out to Coach U, he was like, Dij, let's go. Like, no, that's it. If you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it. And I have 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Right.
So I started going to the practices and we just started winning games. Like heavy, and then we was at the championship, and then I had a name in my school, and then I always was popular, but because I started playing ball, it just.
I want to play you on the court. I ain't gonna lie.
Let's get it. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
I'm trying to figure
little
out
out
her
of shape
game right now. Like I'm listening.
But it's lit.
Oh, I'm out of shape. You might win. I'm not even gonna hold you. I play ball mad long. But just to see, I want to see like what you can do.
Nah, facts. I
feel
was
like
busy. I was a great shooter, like 100%. Hell yeah.
Wow. What did you average? Do you remember? Or,
nah,
or
I
like
do not
your
remember.
highest.
I wonder if I look it up, can I?
Your highest scoring game? Do you remember your highest scoring game?
My highest scoring game probably was like, no lie, probably like 38 points.
Oh yeah, she got shit. I scored like 21, and
I
was ringing in
and
that.
And that was a home game, by the way. I'm telling you, the first 2 minutes on the floor, I made 4 threes back to back. Like I was the first.
So
like
you had
15 points was
crazy.
me. Hell yeah, the stands was going crazy.
They
was like, Dij, keep going. Cause for the 5th shot, I remember that shit like it was yesterday. The 5th shot, I got to the line. I was about to shoot it, but I'm like, nah, let me pass it. My bro was like, shoot that shit, shoot buggy. I shot it, I made it. Everybody was like, ah! It was just crazy.
Did you grow up playing like more with like your brothers?
Yeah, I was I was such a tomboy. I was playing football I knew I was a tomboy when I was playing football on concrete. Okay,
yeah, you got
like
it. You got it.
I was wilding. I was playing football, and I was always the only girl. Majority of the time, I was the only girl. Probably was one more girl, Tati. But other than that, I always was with the boys. Like I just always was mad athletic, and
it's
I
crazy because you still stay girly though. You still maintain your girliness. Like
now, back then, I was like always. It was braids, it was basketball shorts all the time, sneakers, sweatsuits. I still do that a little bit, but now like get my nails done.
Yeah, because you Pretty Dij now.
Yeah, like, so you know, it's a little different now.
Sides of you.
Yeah, it's different sides. I still got that tomboy side.
The sporty side, the tomboy,
exactly.
the pretty girl, the mom side, the rapper. I got it. You got it
Jack
all covered.
trades.
Definitely. So, after that, we did the basketball. We got the championship. I'm guessing you graduated high school, right?
Yeah, I was supposed to play in college, but I didn't want to.
I was just about to say, like, yeah, so what happened?
I was tired.
Just done with it?
I was tired. Like, with basketball, it's so much discipline. Like, you got to exercise all the time. You got to do drills. You got to eat right. You got to do this. You got to, they want you coming in the house at a certain time. They want you do, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, your coach.
You
like,
was really in it then.
I was really dead serious playing basketball. And I just felt like, okay, I went away to college. Okay. So it's like, damn, do I want my campus days to be me, like, having to be in my dorm at a certain time, having to be up at a certain time for drills, having to go to this like, no. I want to go to college, have fun. Yeah, I'll have fun. I didn't really even care about grades. I still passed some way, somehow. I still passed with a C average.
Yeah, you were pulling
but I was having a blast.
That's dope. What was your favorite part about college?
Meeting so many different people.
Okay.
Like, cause I went to school in Brooklyn, like elementary school, middle school, high school. Like I never went outside of Brooklyn.
Wow.
So to finally go to school away and meet people, I made a lot of friends from Harlem. Actually, like there was a lot of people from Harlem in my school.
Harlem, we always.
I
got
heavy
at
on
13.
The Harlem.
I grew up in Harlem. 13 years old. Me and my cousin from 1990 was on a bus going 6 hours away to get in trouble. And after that, I was like, oh, like we love Harlem, but you come here, you know what I mean, go shopping. But we would get on the Greyhound and go out of town and get our money at 14 years old.
What?
Literally. And my mom and my aunt had no idea. I was going to Plattsburgh. I don't know if not too many people know Plattsburgh. That's like
I know the Plattsburgh. You was
me and Rex was talking about that one episode.
Man.
14, bro.
What?
On a bus.
14, I was running track.
We still playing basketball over here, still at Riverbank, all of that, running through Harlem. But on the if we had a week to ourselves or 2 weeks, gone. But my moms were strict. My cousin had a different type of mom. So
that's what I'm saying. You say your mother was yelling out the window. How you made it to Plattsburgh?
My cousin dipped for a whole month and
what
come back.
What you used to say? You was at his house?
Nah, well, I was in a program too. So
okay.
I had a white girl
so you
there.
made it work.
So I had a little white girl on the phone with my mom. Hi, we're the counselor, blah, 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 blah. And we out of here, yo. My mom just gave me a little 200. We gonna flip
you was
that.
A little sneaky.
Yeah,
we gonna find a way. We wanna do something, we gonna find a way.
We good. My cousin, I'm staying.
Okay. Let moms know she called.
I'm the only nigga that know. Everybody pressing me at 14.
Yo.
Where's your cousin?
Yo.
Getting money. He gonna come back with a TV.
I was doing that, but I wasn't going that far.
We was gone. We was
Plattsburgh,
Albany, Hudson,
tough.
Plattsburgh,
That's tough.
Clinton, Dannemora.
Clinton.
Listen, I was up there. I didn't even know you was up there like that.
You was up. I was in Johnstown, Amsterdam. That's only like 3.5 hours away.
Okay.
That's like probably 30 minutes from Albany.
Wait.
SUNY Albany. I'm
Okay,
in
I know
Johnstown,
yeah,
Amsterdam.
Okay, got you.
Yeah,
All right.
it's like 40 minutes from there.
Because you turn and you go Syracuse, all that other
Yeah,
stuff.
it was way before you get there.
Yeah, nah, I can't. I don't do upstate no more. I'm a changed person.
Yeah, me either.
You know what
I'm good.
saying?
I don't
Word,
even want to
word.
see
Them days
upstate.
just over.
Word.
Facts
I got
at
some.
all.
Woo,
You
child. I'm
feel
good with
me?
upstate.
That's it. If you see me up there, life's tough.
Life's tough, okay? For
I'm
real.
coming out here
word.
for cheap rent and a quick play. You
And
feel?
that's it.
Go home. But, so now you finished college. You was in college. Did you finish college?
Actually, I
Excuse me.
got up to about, I needed 3 more classes. I got kicked out of school.
You want to come sit with mommy? You come sit with mommy on the show. It's totally fine. You want
Bruh.
to sit with mommy?
You want to go home? I told you I had to do something, babe. You want Bubs to take you outside? So you have to be quiet, okay? So then go outside, because I'm doing an interview. You have to be quiet.
Her face is classic, yo. Her
Child.
face is classic. Yo. She's like, I can't act up, but you know,
Right.
I'm gonna figure this out.
Think this thing.
Where we left? What, college, right?
Then I finished college.
So
yeah.
Did you graduate college?
I did not. I was this close, y'all. This close. All I needed was 3 more classes, and I got kicked out of school, y'all. Say no to violence. Just walk away. It's not worth it. Like, it don't really bother me that much now. When it happened, I was pissed. Like,
So what was the situation?
it was an altercation
actually?
with a girl that just kept picking at me. And I'm the type of person, as you said, like, I'm mad cool. You never really
Right.
hear. But it's like, when I get there, I get there. That's why I don't like to go there.
Right, we black
But
out.
she took me there, and I just kind of like went a little crazy. And she
mean, it
told on me.
happens.
We was
And
roommates.
How old were you at that time?
At the time, I was 19.
Yeah, so you was young. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
I was
saying?
young.
Yeah, if you were older, you
I
probably
was young,
thought
but I
about-
knew better. So I was fully aware of what I was doing. But
Yeah,
I just didn't
respect.
care. At that point, I was just like, okay, this hooker keep trying me. Because, you know, I'm so cool.
Right.
And then I was real little. I didn't have all this body. I was skinny as hell. So they just used to always try me, like, and then I just got to show them. And then they be
Show
like,
them how
they can't
small
take the
it is.
heat. And now I'm the bad
small
guy.
ones are the crazy ones.
Yeah,
And then when
now
you
I'm
beat
the
them
bad
up, they still want to. Now they mad. They got embarrassed. So now you got to fight again.
Now I'm kicked out of school
Yeah.
for some bullshit.
Yeah, so after you got kicked out, what was your plans after that?
I didn't really have no plans. I came home and I was just, I started working actually. I started working immediately. I started bartending, like heavy. I was making good money and I was just like, man, I was supposed to try to transfer the credits like back out here, but when you transfer, if you got, like say you got below a C, them credits won't transfer. So then now you got to take them classes all over. So even though you got a D and you pass the class, which is also like, don't strive for a D just to pass. Really strive to get the best grades you can get.
Please,
But you
if
know,
you're gonna
certain,
go.
right, certain things, it was just like, man, as long as I'm passing, I'm good.
Right.
But them credits wasn't going to transfer. So I was like, I'm not about to take all these classes over. Let me start getting this bread because I like nice things. Like my mother raised me. I wasn't one of them girls like, oh, I came from the bottom. I had to eat oodles and noodles. No, my mother, I was situated. I was eating lamb chops from young, steak. I knew we was good. Nice shoes, good earrings, jewelry,
That's
always.
what's up,
Like,
that's what's up. Especially
so-
for having so many siblings and a house full. So
yeah, like
that shows the dedication.
my
with
dad
your
was
mom
one of
and
them
dad.
one of them guys. My stepfather one of them guys. We were situated. So
That's
it was just like,
respect.
okay, I'm older now. My mother's not gonna obviously do as much as she was doing because I'm grown.
Right.
So I started getting my own money. I was dibbling and dabbling a little bit of things. We ain't gonna talk about that.
You take care of yourself.
I
right?
take
Yeah.
care of
You
myself,
take
but
care of
I
yourself.
kept
So,
it up. I kept up.
I'm gonna step back because you said earlier. You said you wrote a little rap. How old were you when you first wrote the rap again?
I was like 16, 15,
So
16.
now we done went through high school. We done went through college. There's still no music.
No,
So when did
but
the music start?
I was always like, I was a real big fan of Little Kim, so I would always like, her songs would come on and I always like reenact her. Like,
So that's your influence.
Yeah.
Which I meant to. All your interviews, I so meant to bring that up. Growing up, so were you listening to her since you was as a young
little,
child?
not even supposed to be, and I'm singing like, what?
think none of
You
us
got it
was.
going on. My
Kim's
mother like,
my
what
favorite.
the fuck?
Kim
And
is
I'm
my
going
favorite.
in like, yeah, like, but man, how could you not? She was everywhere.
Yeah, she was.
Like,
And
she was
took
everywhere.
Over. She took over.
So it was kind of
And
hard not to.
It was like,
And it was not really a lot of girls. Like, you know, it was.
But we had
it was-
Foxy,
no,
but
but
she
I'm
kind of
saying,
like
like,
just.
Right, like she was just
ran Foxy over, bro.
Yeah.
I love Foxy too, but
Yeah,
when
facts.
Kim came out, I took sides, so I was already.
I think everybody did.
Yeah,
I think everybody did. It's safe to
it's
say.
safe
But
to
shout
say
outs to
that.
both them queens,
yeah, facts,
though.
Facts. I have all
Facts.
their albums. I fucked with both of them.
Uh-huh.
Kim is a dope. She,
Yeah.
to this day, is still doing things for artists. And,
Facts.
I can see that influencing you. So,
Yeah.
my fault. Keep going. As far as
yeah.
that influence.
Yeah, definitely Kim, Biggie, of course, Jay, Kanye West, low key. A lot of people don't know that. I was fucking with Kanye. He had a different vibe.
But as
He was
when
he
he was
was
first
different.
coming up, or
First coming up,
Right,
hell
yeah, it was
she
a
give
different
me
person.
money. I ain't saying she a broke
Yeah.
nigga. I was.
I missed that. Yeah,
Couldn't tell.
yo.
Yeah, like that
I
was
missed
like.
yeah.
How could you not fuck with Kanye?
Yeah, nah,
he really
like-
had a whole different like swag, a whole different style
go.
with the music. Like
And his story was crazy too.
Right.
So like everything that he went through, and then when he put it to the music,
it's
was
so
just-
funny because I was today years old when I figured out that he was actually producing, making beats and shit first.
Yeah.
I ain't know that.
But like,
I thought he
but
was always.
even on the documentary, he was working with like
That's
Mace.
why I saw it at.
Yeah, he was. I
That's
didn't
why I
even know he
saw
was
it
working
at.
with Mace. Like, I'm like, whoa. So when hearing all his stuff that he would like put in his music, I see how it all goes together. Like he does a lot of the Mace flow, like stuff that I grew up on. I'm like, all right, I see his
Making
influence.
sense
You know what I
now.
mean? So I can definitely see the influence with Kim with you, because
Yeah.
your music is. Like, you're tough, even when you be sexy, you still got that.
A little bit
that,
of aggression.
Yeah, that Kim feel, you know what I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? So, when did the first song come about?
So the first song, this was 3 years ago in the summertime. I went to Summer Jam, right? And I think Cardi B was headlining that year. That's when she was lit. She was at her prime. She's still in
Yeah.
her prime. Shout outs to Cardi.
Facts.
I went to Summer Jam, and I don't know. Like I was in like the VIP area of Summer Jam, and I was just around artists, and I'm just. You know how you just see somebody performing and you really get chills in your body, like watching something, and it's just like mad, like dope.
Yes.
I had like a chills in my body, like nah, I'm supposed to be doing this. Like getting money was always an easy thing to me, but I'm like nah, I was always like I said, I was a class clown, so I never mind being the center of attention. Like
Right.
I always wanted to be in front of a camera. Like I was just always like, I'm like, what am I doing? Like
So this was gonna be
start
natural
doing
for
music.
you.
Like yeah, it's something natural. Like it's easy. You know how to do it. You know how to rap. You know how to write some shit. Just do it. And I hit up my brother, my oldest brother, and I was like, yo, I want to rap, take me to the studio. Because I didn't really know how to book a session and all that shit. Like, I just thought, I don't know what I thought.
You're just stepping into a whole new world.
Yeah.
Most rappers, they
Exactly.
just have no idea.
I ain't
Somebody
know
comes
about
around
buying a
and
beat.
hey,
I ain't know,
listen.
yo, I didn't know none of that. I just was like, man, I want to go in the studio. He like, all right, you got a beat? No, at first he was like, you lying. He was playing. Hit up my other brother. You lying, you playing, you taking me serious. It wasn't until I got to Trail, that's my other brother. He like, bet, let's go. I'm like, oh shit, for real? We booked the studio session. We in the studio. I ain't got no beat. I ain't got no words.
Oh
I ain't
my
got shit.
God.
I'm just in the studio. He like, yo, what you doing? He like, I
I
got
want to
you.
rap.
He put on Welcome to the Party.
Pop Smoke.
Pop Smoke.
Rest in peace,
Facts. He put on the instrumental, and he was like, go crazy. Like, just rap on the beat. It took me a little minute to get used to myself and my ears. Because
Right.
when I'm rapping, like, if I'm rapping over a beat just like this, it's easy. But when you in your ears, shit kind of a little different.
Yeah, I think it throws a lot of artists off when you start hearing yourself.
Yeah, I was a little off. He like, girl, you off beat. You got to. So we was in there for a little
Because you start
minute.
hearing you instead of the beat.
Exactly, and you
it
chasing the
drift
beat,
away,
and now
yeah.
you too loud or you too. I had to get it together. I got it together. I did a freestyle, and I went back to the block. We went back to my block. We played it on the loudspeakers, and it just kind of took on a life of its own. Because it was supposed to
So
be a
was that
fun
quick?
thing. It was that quick. My first song, it went viral.
Wow.
Pop Smoke was jacking it. Like everybody was jacking it. Hell yeah.
Oh, so Pop was alive when.
Hell yes.
Wow.
I was supposed to get him on a feature. My manager at the time fumbled that. He didn't give him the bread in time, and then he got too big. Like it had took off, because this was when it first dropped.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was like a song that dropped, and you heard it, but it was like, who is it?
Uh-huh.
And it was like, I don't know.
Right.
And then it just,
went crazy.
I don't know what happened. Like,
yeah.
yo, it was, because when I first heard it, I'm like, who is this dude? His voice, welcome to the party.
Yeah.
I was making fun of it all.
For real.
I was one of those people. I'm a Jada fan, old school. So I'm like,
yo, who,
but
what?
then next thing you know, like
It's going the
2-3
biggest
months
shit
later, I'm
ever.
like, jump a thought,
Yo,
give me lit,
yo,
dancing, bouncing, gonna
that
ride.
shit. And every time I think about that, I be like, this is why when you have a play, right? Because people think, okay, he's not a big artist. I'm not giving him no. Because at the time, I think he went to like 2 bands, 3 bands.
Right.
So you thinking like, who? Same how you thinking like, who is this? I'm not giving this nigga 3 bands. Like, and then now look, just that I think in the next month, it was viral, and we tried to double back, and he wanted more bread, and it's just like, see, that's why
went quick.
Go with your first instinct for 1, and for 2.
Facts. Wait, say that one more time. Say it.
Go with your first
Please.
instinct on shit, okay? You feel it in your gut, it's 9 times out of 10 the right thing to do.
Facts.
So yeah, that was a lesson learned. But at least I knew he knew who I was, right?
No, that's a fact.
A couple people was checked in, like it's so real. I went so crazy on that freestyle that my homegirls that was in Cali, when they was hearing Pop Smoke song, they was calling me like, some boy is stealing your beat, he on your song, he stole your song, Khadija, he got this.
That's when you
I'm
know
like,
your
nah,
shit
that's his
lit.
song. Yo,
that's
it was
when you know your shit
yo.
lit. When people like, yo, somebody on your beat, like, oh, you listening to my shit more than you.
Yes,
man.
it was crazy like that. And then that's how I started like getting into drill. And I did drill season with Bando, and that shit just really went crazy. Like if I wasn't already lit, that shit took me over the edge. Like I was just doing everything. I was on all type of interviews. I was doing all type of shows, performances. Everybody knew who I was. I was going outside. People was like, that's Pretty Dij. Like it was crazy. Like that's when shit really just got lit. So I never really, you know how some people like, oh, I was grinding for mad long and it took me a minute to get lit. No, like from the first song, it was just lit.
Boom. Just like that. Now,
just like that.
in between, she just reminded me seeing your daughter walk out. And when did your daughter come? Because you had like, I hear the music, I hear everything. You got so much going on. She walked right through. I'm like, oh snap! Thanks for reminding me. There's a kid here somewhere. We're outside of college already, so.
She came before music, but after college. She came in 2018.
Okay.
I started doing music in 2019.
Got you.
In the summertime. She came in 2018 in October. Me and my baby father, we grew up together, like went to elementary school, so we knew each other from kids. And he was actually my best friend. He was my bro, best friend. But I always knew he had like a small little crush on me, but it wasn't like a big thing because he never really like acted too much on it. It wasn't until he was at a bar drinking.
That's how I usually
and the baby came after that. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, so it wasn't even no relationship. It's like, look, we're here.
I mean, no, it was like
like still, but because the friendship, if it's intimate, whether it's sexual or not,
exactly.
It's there. So you know what I mean. I definitely get that. Get that. And then I know the story with him. Do you mind getting into that a little bit?
Yeah, we can talk about that.
Okay, so ultimately, what happened with him?
So when I was after my baby shower, this was a week after my baby shower. I was like 8 months pregnant, probably going on 9. He actually passed away. He was killed.
Wait, it happened before you had the baby?
Yeah.
Wow.
She wasn't born yet. I was still pregnant.
Okay.
And yeah, some loser took his life. And child, that was a hard time. I don't like talking about it, but I be like, I know that a lot of girls, like, I didn't know. I never really used to see a lot. I used to see like a lot of people, their baby father passed away like when their baby was like 1 month. I never really used to see girls. It wasn't until my situation came out that a lot of girls was reaching out to me like, yo, I went through the same thing. My baby father passed away too. I'm pregnant. And it's like, damn, you be thinking you going through certain things alone or it's only happened to you. And it'd be like, nah, a lot of people went through that. A lot of women. It was hard, but honestly, they were my support. My family was real supportive. When she was about 2 weeks, no, like 1 month old, I kind of went back outside because I just needed to get busy. Like, she looked like him. So sitting there with this baby in my face that looked like, I was more so sad for her because me and him wasn't on the best of terms, but you know how that go. Like, so I was more so sad for her. It took me a minute to get it together, but I did.
No, I mean, that's strength.
I'm still not all the way together, but.
A loss like that, I lost my daughter when she was 13. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
In 2017.
Wow.
So, and my first episode, actually, I was talking with Bucks, and even, it was harder for me to talk about it more than it is now. But like you said, once you come out with it, or when it's out there, you'll be surprised how many people.
Yo.
I met so many different people that have lost children in traumatic ways. I lost mine in like a really, I don't want to go through the story right now, but like a traumatic way. And I'm still fighting that situation and trying to get my son out of that situation.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So it's I'm still doing this right now, so it's hard. You know what I mean? We some
Yeah.
strong people. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And you'll be surprised how many people come out and tell you, "Yo, I couldn't even get out of bed today. I couldn't even go." And I've been there. I'm sure you've been there too.
Yo, it feel like I never, you know what? I never knew why they called it heartbreak, because I just be like, people just so, because I'm not really like a OD affectionate, loving person. Like I'm
Right.
just kind of like just a free spirit and just be like, what? I'm the joke. Like I play all day. Like
Same.
So when that happened, it was just like, but I had already experienced death. Like my dad passed away, my stepfather, my grandfather. This was all back to back to back, and then my baby father passed away right after them.
Yeah, that was like kind of me with my dad.
So
and my
I
daughter.
really felt like I remember laying in bed one day, and I just felt like my heart was really breaking, and I was like, this is why they call it a heartbreak.
Yeah, nah, that's.
I
a fact.
never experienced that shit until that situation. And I was like, yo, I never want to feel like that again. And I think
Right.
that's why now I don't really like I date and I've been in relationships after, but I don't really give my all because, I never want to feel that shit again.
It takes healing. It takes time, healing. With that, grievance counseling. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's something I had started, and then I didn't finish. I need to go back to that. I got my own counselor, whatever the case may be. But we grow as people, and it makes us
Right.
stronger. And we got, those are angels. God works in
100%.
mysterious ways. Those are definitely angels. So
That's a fact.
They watching over us right now
Protecting
as we
us.
doing all
Exactly.
of this. Yeah, about to deal with this crazy ass industry.
This
You know what I
crazy
mean? So
industry.
I definitely tell anybody, everybody, get counseling, go through grievance counseling.
Yeah, it's okay to do it.
Yeah,
doesn't
facts.
make you a loser. Doesn't make you weird. Because I know with black people, it's like,
Yo.
oh, what? Like it's a sign of weakness or something. Like, no, it's a sign of weakness if you don't deal with it.
Word, because you'll be sitting at home, either acting crazy, sitting
Right.
there doing nothing,
Or you
or
don't
taking
even-
it out on somebody else.
Exactly. You
and
don't even know
not
how to be a
even
good
realizing
person because you can't even. You not together.
Word.
It's okay to do it. Doesn't make you
I
a
know
loser.
when I was when my daughter passed, I was in a relationship, and I was like, after about 8 months of treating this person like shit, I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I gotta go. Like, I can look at it now and smile, but
Right.
at that time, I'm like, damn, I didn't even realize that I was sitting here. You know what I mean? But it
you-
wasn't even
intentional. It
yeah,
just
it was,
was.
I was
it
going
was
through
what
a
it was.
depression, and she didn't understand that either. You
Right.
know what I mean? And she ended up having a
Right.
big loss later on, losing her brother. You know what I'm saying? God rest his soul. And she hit me like, yo, now
I
understand. You know
People
what I
gotta
mean?
go
And
through
she
it.
and obviously I was there to support her 100%, no matter how she needed me. But with that, like I said, I always support counseling, mental health, and all that. But we are going to go. No, actually, we're not going to go. Drumsticks. Talk about the new single,
down.
because the single's been out for a while. You just dropped the video.
Yes.
How is that doing right now?
The video was doing well organically, by the way.
Organically.
Yes, Drumsticks was so freaking. That was such a different experience to me because shout outs to Lance Rivera. I don't know if y'all know Un. Of course, everybody knows Un, right?
Yeah. I'm glad you brought that up too. Yeah.
Like shout outs to Un, yo. When I say he had a vision, because I had seen him. Un has a really good ear. So
Wait,
when
before you let people know who Un is, for those that don't know who Un is, that's a legend.
Un is a legend. Un had 2 deals on the table at the same time, okay? He had Little Kim, Biggie, Junior Mafia. That is their manager. He was putting the plays
working with
together.
Cam,
He
too.
was working with Cam. Yeah, I was about to get inside. He was working with Cam, okay? Legend, okay?
Un Diaz,
They can say
man.
Un Diaz. They can
Yeah.
say what they want, but they can't deny what he did for Little Kim, for Junior Mafia, for Cam.
If
for the
Big is
culture.
vouching for you,
Hell,
that's enough right there.
Come
Big
on.
vouching for you.
Come
you know what I'm
on.
saying? And it wasn't like Big vouch for everybody
Exactly.
at that time.
He was
it
with-
was
only
all
with him.
talent.
All the time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So definitely.
But so I like I said, he has a good ear. I would send him my music like, yo, what you think about this? And I sent him Drumsticks, and he was like, yo, that's the one.
yeah, and I was
Like he was with the shits. He was like, he gotta shoot a video for that. So at first it was supposed to just be some gritty video. He was like, nah, stop doing that. Like, you Pretty Dij, step your shit up.
I agree
We gonna
with
get a
him on that.
whole production team. Shout outs to 51 Designs, G-Lock, K Briggs, everybody. He was like, we're gonna get a whole actual production, and we're gonna make this like a movie set. Like, it needs to be a movie. Like, you need to be like the queen of drill. You need to do it in like a fashionably way, not just some jeans and a bandana.
That's
no.
why you had the dress and
That's why I had the
everything.
dress,
Got
right?
you,
He
got
was
you.
really the brains. I was the brains behind the music. He was the brains behind the video. And on my birthday, we agreed to do it on my birthday. And I thought it was gonna be, because I never really I thought it was gonna be a little 3-hour shoot. You know, regular Yo, we were shooting for like 12 hours.
Oh yeah, yeah. Welcome
That
to
was
life.
that is the first time I experienced,
Welcome to
and
life.
I really had to sit back like, wait, am I ready for this? What the fuck I'm really signing up for? Like, are you really
So
ready
did you
for
guys go
this?
through a full actual like video treatment and
Yes,
everything?
a
Yeah.
video treatment. It was a whole setup. Like, it was different looks. It was different makeup styles, different hair. It was fucking, they had so many different lights. I didn't even know you need lights. I thought as long as it's just light, it's good.
Shout out to the kid. Big
Shout
Veg.
out to the, listen.
They don't know. It's hard.
They
Veg, I know I don't do the work, but it's
you
hard
would
work.
actually, you would never really know. You kind of think, oh, it's just a camera. You just need a camera. No, you need. He was putting different lenses on the camera.
that's a fact.
He was different lights. He had somebody blowing a fan. Yo, it was crazy. Yo, that
I remember when Veg
experience-
first came, I was like, yo, Veg, you want to do cameraman for me? He like, yeah. I'm thinking Veg going to come with a camera.
With a camera and just hold
He
it.
pull up the lights and the cameras. I was
Yo.
like, oh.
It doesn't make sense until you actually
Okay.
see it. Once you see the finished product, you like, oh hell yeah. Now I see why the freaking the record labels got them big,
Yeah.
got that budget for that specific thing
For
because
production. You
that
got a
shit
production
is
budget.
yo,
It's a
that's a
lot.
whole different world.
Yeah.
I didn't know, no
and
joke,
even
I
for
didn't know
the
nothing
person
about.
that's doing the treatment, because I do video treatments, you
Okay.
gotta go and do research. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? So like, if just off of the thing out of the top of my head, I did a video off of like I took parts from like Next Day Air, the movie, and like other different. I had to sit and watch those certain movies and take those parts and go, this is what I think should be here. This is why.
Yo.
Did you see this movie? Blah blah blah. This. Look.
You gotta
those-
look right around for locations.
Yes,
Looking,
yes.
scouting out. Yo,
It's a lot. And
It's
see,
a
I haven't
lot.
even got to the bride around location. I just been on the computer part. so
yo, I did not know
I
all
didn't
that
even
until
think
that
about
day.
that to match the location.
Oh, mind you, it's my birthday, so you know I'm like, fuck man, I thought we was gonna be done in 3 hours. I thought I was gonna be out with my friend drinking. He like, listen,
That's
you
what
wanna do
supposed to
music or you
yeah.
wanna celebrate your birthday that you have every year? What you trying to
And
do?
look, you came out with an amazing video.
And
you
I
know
came
what
out with
mean?
an amazing video.
Definitely.
I wanted to strangle him because he is very, very precise and very picky and very like he's so like fucking neat freak. Like he is so like no, do it over, no, put it like there, move her dress this way, put her hair, no, fix. Like he sees everything.
That's good though. That's
But it was
good.
right there, though.
And that's the type of people
12
you need on your
hours
teams.
and voila.
Those are the type of people you need on your team, and those are the type of
Absolutely.
people that'll save you money. Cause you
Okay,
ain't gotta
which
go
he
get you a
did
stylist.
because
Go
that
get
was
that one
probably
hit, guys.
$100,000 video with
Right.
all that stuff, and he summed it up into nothing.
That's good. That's good.
Shout outs to Onion and the team.
Definitely. And I also now, are you still working with Feed the Family Entertainment? Or,
No.
'cause that's,
wish
how,
him the-
that's how I met you guys.
Yeah,
with
yeah.
The
No,
video
we
with you and
parted
Minnie B.
ways. Shout outs to him though, you know. I wish him the best, but sometimes it just don't work business wise,
Listen,
and that's
man,
okay.
This is a lot of people don't know. Y'all see the artists when they blow up with their regular, the probably the new manager they picked or whatever.
Right,
no
you
pun,
know-
what I
right,
mean?
exactly.
And all that, but there's probably 10 other people that done been down that line with that.
Exactly.
So when those people be coming up, there's a lot of cappers. But when those people, like, I used to work with them, they probably did, or they more likely was the person that was behind the scenes that made shit really happen before someone caught them at their pinnacle. So I
Yep, you
definitely,
gonna go, and it's okay. It's like some people they're fortunate enough to stick with their one manager,
Right.
and some people just you just gotta find the right fit, and it's okay.
Yeah, some people for seasons, some people for a
You're
reason,
right,
some people
exactly.
for life, man. You know what I'm
It just
saying?
is what
And
it is.
Definitely
No
shout
sweat.
out to them, shout out Drewski.
Exactly.
And without them, I wouldn't even know you or the rest of the
Exactly.
team. We had a dope day that day with
We had a
Fizz.
dope day.
So I'm glad that you actually got to come to the show and
I
actually
know.
do an interview. So,
Yes, me too. We was
Thank
talking
you.
about this for a little minute too.
yes, we was. Yeah,
You was
so,
working on it though. You
man,
made it
then I had to
happen. You
change
kept your
location,
word.
So shout out Simply Juicing Bar for letting us
Yes,
come
yes,
here.
shout outs to the
We're
Juice
gonna
Bar.
go into some quick topics and then I'm about to close it out real quick. Let me open up my phone. DJ Sassy J just walked in. We see you.
Okay.
With the topics. All right, so I always forget topics. Today
Topic
I didn't.
time.
So Pretty Dij gets to do the topics, y'all. Veg made sure I did my job this time. So let's see what Josh sent us. Oh, the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
Yeah, I gotta say much. Did you know
Yo.
Rihanna was pregnant when she came out?
No.
Because as soon as I saw the zipper right on the belly,
No,
under the belly, I was like, oh, she's
honestly,
pregnant.
I was at a fashion show because it's Fashion Week.
Okay,
so
right,
I was
right.
at a fashion show, and before the show started, they had it like on the projectors, like on the what's that thing called? Whatever.
the screen.
The
projector.
screen, and I couldn't really see it too much. It wasn't until my group chat kept going up like, "Yo, is sis pregnant? Yo, I think Rihanna pregnant." And then I went online, and then I was like, oh,
Yo,
okay. That's how I seen it.
Social media went crazy.
Yo.
Like, is she pregnant? I think Rihanna pregnant. ASAP Rocky, get off of her.
Yo, I don't even think they made it out the motherfucking hospital, okay? Ain't no way. Because how old is the baby? Like 9 months, 8 months?
Yo, Rocky ain't playing, man.
No,
Shout out Harlem.
as he should.
Yeah.
If I had Rihanna, I'd listen.
Yeah, all of them. You know what I mean? You already know the vibe, man. East and West. West.
It's some New York guys. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's some New York guys.
Shout out Hov, too.
and B.
Yeah,
Look, you see what's
already
going
know,
on.
right? Listen, Kanye, we don't know what you doing. Right?
Now, you know he gonna troll us when this blow up.
Hey,
He
listen,
gonna be like, yeah.
I'm with a Kanye troll. Yo, Ye, troll me today, dogs. Please, post me on the page.
You know how
we
he
gonna
get.
tag you 12, 13
Yeah.
times. Chris Robinson, Pretty Dij. You already know how magazine. Please, we need you right
Okay.
now. But no, we had that. What did you think of the? Did you get a chance to see her performance?
I saw like a little bit of it, probably like 5 minutes. I thought it was dope. I thought it was very
She
her.
did her thing. Yeah.
I thought it was very her. Like everybody was just like, oh, she didn't bring out no other artists or
She brought her
she-
guests out.
her baby.
Yeah, what the hell, whole belly. What
No,
y'all
and then
want?
a lot of people was just like, oh, it was just so plain. It was just like,
Nah, it
and
wasn't
I'm just
plain.
like, it wasn't plain. It was her.
It was full blown her.
It was
She
full
can't
blown
move
her.
around that much as people expected. Obviously, the girl was in the air swinging from the
Pregnant.
Yeah, she's already
Like,
bold.
what
that
the
was
hell?
bold because I'm getting
I
my
was-
baby moms down.
Yo,
and my
okay,
baby. What are
like,
we doing out here?
Listen,
And
I
don't
was
care how much
surprised. I
money
was
we got.
surprised that she did that.
You're not doing that. See, even the baby wasn't feeling that.
Look.
My mommy ain't swinging in no air. What are we doing?
Yo, and then it's not like she got a little belly. It's a nice little size.
Yeah,
like it's there.
You right. She did come right out the hospital.
Yo,
and got back
clean
into it.
out the hospital because there's
Yo,
a belly there.
Hope called her like, hold on, listen, before we gotta get
Wow,
you up
son.
here. Yeah, like just get on the stage now, cause we ain't gonna never. You already know people gonna be mad about the album when they find out, cause they know.
And she
album
hit it
coming.
well because I watched the interview with her recently that she did, and she ain't look pregnant. Like
Nah,
her,
not
you
at
know how
all.
a girl nose start getting a little big. She looked regular.
Nah, she definitely did. I was
She hit it well.
I didn't think that was coming at all.
Yeah, me
I thought
either.
I was gonna see maybe Hove come out, maybe.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna
somebody.
see like Eminem, a couple of
Yeah,
features.
something like that. I
know.
forgot they got a track together.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this song.
And she performed this. I really thought he was coming, but I'm like, she
He's
probably
like,
like,
nah.
man, he had his shine last year.
Yeah, this is me. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna go on one more topic. We're gonna talk about that drink you drink, and we're gonna get out of here.
Yes. This
Let's
is
see
very
what else.
good.
Oh my God, I don't even want to talk about. Why he sent all the? Ew.
What happened? What's the tea?
You know what? Chris Brown claims that aliens live amongst us. He went live and said this, and that we've been living amongst aliens for a long time.
I believe so.
I believe it too, but
Why you sound like?
because we're supposed to have some type of debate about it. It's like, look, he's right. They're never going to admit that.
I absolutely listen. I watch Stranger Things and all type of shit.
Yo,
I
what?
absolutely because where's they coming up with this shit from? They're not
I
just
don't know.
pulling it out they
Now
ass.
they talking
This
about
is
it.
real stuff that's
now
happening.
Now it's balloons, right? That's the new thing, balloons, right? Sha? It's balloons. It's a
Man.
Chinese spy balloon now. So
I agree. I agree 100%.
after the balloon, after they caught the real Chinese spy balloon, all of a sudden UFOs pop back up
Listen.
and new balloons. We got Russian balloons now, all of that. So
I believe 100%.
I believe it, but I'm gonna stick to music and just mind my business and let them do whatever
Right.
they doing.
Period. We
Because
about
they
these
ain't
coins.
bother us over here yet.
Listen.
They find them in like North Dakota,
Stay over
whatever,
here.
Bermuda Triangle. You know what I mean? Stay there. Yeah,
Stay
we don't
there.
want. And if you do got
We
something
good.
for us, just make sure it get us up out of here, or elevate us. Word.
Okay.
Please, real quick. So we have Simply Juice and Bar. I am drinking. Oh my God, Sha, what's the name of this again? I'm drinking a peanut punch, which has peanut butter, agave. You see, I said all wrong. Agave.
They get the picture.
I don't like peanut butter, so this is good because I don't like peanut butter at
I
all.
love
don't
peanut
be-
butter.
Nah, this is not for me.
What? Peanut butter is
But
ah.
this is good. Or you already know. Come down to Simply Juice and Bar, 1469. What are you drinking on? Let us know what you're drinking on.
I'm drinking citrus. What's this? Simply citrus. See, I was on point. I think it's some mango up in there, some peach, some agave. Yeah, I got it going on. Y'all might as well put me on payroll. Stop playing.
You heard,
this is
Michelle,
really
you heard that? She
good.
needs to bring her in the building, B.
Listen, this is really good. It's mad refreshing. And yeah, let's just say the
Definitely.
juices.
Yes, juice. You don't need soda. Come get your juice, and that's why we do this here, is to promote health, promote organic
Health
health.
as well.
Let you know that these things are out here. You want to come down and get into a juicing lifestyle. 1469 Fifth Ave, Harlem. You already know the vibes.
Big Harlem.
Hype Magazine, Chris Robinson, live at the Juice Bar.
Pretty
Dij.
Dij, head baddie in charge.
Yes, thank
we
you. I
outside.
appreciate you. Cheers.
Cheers.
You already know. We out of here. Oh,
We
wait,
outta here.
before we go, any shout outs?
Yes, shout outs to the team, shout outs to LTD, shout outs to Bentley Bubs, shout outs to all the females in rap right now that's doing their thing. Shout outs to the fellas too, but you know right now we talking about us. Shout outs to Chris, shout
killing
outs
y'all,
to the Juice
bro.
Bar. We outside and stay tuned because 2023 takeover. It's the Pretty Dij
Facts.
takeover. You heard it here first.